Now, you guys know I try to keep things as positive as possible on this channel. I don't really like to call out companies or anything like that. It's just not what I do. But I do want to talk about an experience I recently had so that you can be aware this is something the company does. So recently, I had a game store called Game Exchange open in my town. I didn't know much about them. I know they were in a few Game Chasers episodes. That was about it. Had never heard of them. But they opened up, and you know me, I'm just always happy to go pick up a few games. So of course, I was like, I gotta go check them out. They're new, let's go support, so they might stay open. I went in and I picked out a few games. They had a deal going on, so it was buy two, get one free. I picked up Jeopardy on the Sega Genesis Complete in Box, which, as you guys know, is a childhood game of mine that I used to play with my mom. I picked up Yoshi's Island on the 3DS and Ace Combat on the PSP. Now, the prices weren't bad. I'll say that. It would have been, Jeopardy would have ended up being free because it was $5. Okay, cool. So I go up, and the super friendly staff, and she's talking to me, and I kind of got a little distracted because she's talking to me. We were talking about some games, and my girlfriend and I were talking to her, and it was like a whole thing. So I get back out to the car, and I'm a kind of paranoid person, so I always check the receipt. And mathing wasn't mathing in my head when I was walking. I was like, hold on, wait, what? And so I checked the receipt, and it shows that they charged me an additional $5 for Ace Combat. I thought, okay, hey, maybe a simple mistake was made. No big deal. Let's take it back in and talk to them. So I take it back and I say, hey guys, you charged me an extra $5 for this game. And she proceeds to tell me, oh yeah, we don't update our systems. Okay, that's great. What does that got to do with me? So I say, okay, how do I go about getting my money back, the $5? Oh, well, we don't do refunds here. What? She's like, oh yeah, if anything's defective. Okay, it's not defective. That's not what I'm saying. You literally, I just walked out 5 seconds ago. You just sold it to me. You charged me $5. But they don't update their system. So meaning games out on the racks may not match up what they're charging for now. So that tells me, okay, they're constantly updating their prices, probably based off eBay or something. So I'm sure the game at one point was $5 less. And then at some point it became $5 more. And that's what they charged me for. That irritated me. That is scummy. That is scummy scam. That is bad. That is bad. You do not charge more than what is on the case. Because if that's the case, I wouldn't have bought it. Because it was a good deal at the time. When I looked it up, price chart, I was like, okay, it's a good deal. Now it's not a good deal anymore. Which also means my Jeopardy basically wasn't free. Because I made up for it with Ace Combat is what I was charged. And so she proceeded to tell me they don't do refunds. I said, okay, I will never shop here again. I'm petty like that, guys. I'm petty. I hold it. You scam me, I don't need to come back. I don't need to. I got plenty of other places. I would rather shop on eBay than give them my money again, because that is scummy. You cannot charge me more than what is on advertised. If on the case it says $15, it's $15. It's not $20. It's $15. I don't care what your system says. If you want to update your prices, by all means, do that. That's totally fine. Go out and update. Do not be lazy and just, or tell me at the register, hey, just so you know, this is not the exact price it is. It is going to be $20. And then give me, the customer, the decision to, do I still want to buy that or do I not? You know what I mean? I likely would have still bought it. I had my mind made up on my games I wanted. I likely would have still bought it. But you didn't give me that option. You just charged me additional $5, and I hate to say it, but I feel like she was trying to distract me. She was being overly friendly, and she wasn't at first. Like, she was, but then as soon as she rang it up and saw it was more, I feel like she started to be more friendly. I don't know, that could just be overthinking. I don't know. But, so, I got home, I left a review, it is what it is. They proceeded to have all their friends go in and leave positive reviews, and say that I was a liar and all this. And I was like, okay, so now you did wrong and you don't care, and now your friends are going to come in and lie for you. So I did some digging, because I'm petty. I did some digging. And turns out the company as a whole is known for this. Game Exchange is known for scamming people on prices and not honoring the prices they put out on their cases. Blew my mind. And if you don't believe me, look it up. You can go on the internet, Facebook, anywhere. I found it everywhere. Bad reviews, everything. They are known for doing this. It is a company thing. So, Game Exchange, if you ever come across this video, it is not okay to bait and switch us with prices. And if you're known for that, that's not good. That's not a good thing to be known for. It's a terrible thing to be known for. Terrible. But hey, That's just my opinion. And again, I'm not trying to blast these guys. I'm not trying to be a dick. But I want everybody to know, if you're going to go into Game Exchange, watch them. Watch when they're ringing you up. If it don't math right, it don't math right. You tell them that. Say, hey, well, hold on now. Why is that not this? Why are we higher? Why are, you know? Hey, maybe it'll work out for you. Maybe your price will be lower. I don't know. But I'm not willing to take that chance of maybe getting a deal if I'm going to get screwed 7 other times. But again, that's just me. Real quick, before I end it, I did want to show some proof, because I don't want people to think I'm lying here. I did shop at Game Exchange. I did get the Yoshi's game, and as you can see, it has the Game Exchange sticker on it. I did get Jeopardy, which was $3.99, not $4.99. I was mistaken. Again, Game Exchange sticker. And the game in question, Ace Combat X. And it was CIB, so that was cool. But yeah, I did want to show proof that I did actually buy these games. They do have the stickers on it. Obviously, I don't have the receipt anymore. I should have kept it. I'll look through my phone and see if I still have a photo of it, and I will provide proof there as well that they did charge me more, because I'm all about providing proof. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm being dishonest. I'm not. But I do want to jump on here real quick before this ends and show you that, yes, I did buy the games that I'm talking about. I just wanted to talk to you guys about my experience with Game Exchange. Again, I don't like to put people on blast, but I felt it was my responsibility to warn you guys in case you do go to shop at Game Exchange and that happens. So down below, have you ever shopped at Game Exchange? What was your experience like? Even if it was good, let me know. And before people come into the comments, well, that's never happened to me. Okay, that's cool. A lot of things haven't happened to me. That doesn't mean they don't happen. You know what I mean? That's not what I mean. So yeah, down below, I guess let me know it's never happened to you or whatever. That's cool. But it does happen to other people. So yeah, let me know down below. Let me know your experiences, good or bad. I'm happy to hear them all. Hit that like button if it was a good video. Hit that dislike button if it was a bad video. I'm cool either way. Both reflect the channel. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take this warning about Game Exchange. Please watch your back. Watch yourself. Do not get scammed like I did. Please. But like always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. And remember, stay radical.